We all want to play our chords nice and clean and have all the notes ring out, but sometimes some of those notes just don't want to sound out properly. Hi, I'm Owen Vickers from Guitar Mastery Method. We have taught tens of thousands of guitarists all around the world, just like you, how to improve their guitar playing. Now, when you're playing chords and the notes aren't ringing out too well, or they're making buzzing sounds, it could be a number of different things. It could be where you're placing your fingers in relation to the frets, how hard you're holding down the strings, or it may be associated with the setup of the guitar itself. In this video, I'll just focus on the technique, so what your hands, fingers, and wrists are doing, and not so much on how the setup of the guitar can affect that. We'll look at that in a later video. When you're playing single notes or chords, you need to make sure that you're holding your finger down on the string just behind the fret. So not directly on top of the fret, so it won't have a lot of sustain, and not too far away from the fret. So as you get further back, it's going to buzz a lot. And you won't get that sustain either. So you want to get just behind the fret, maybe even a little bit towards the middle is fine, especially when you're playing chords where you're going to have your fingers in close proximity to each other. You want to get it as close to the fret as possible. Now, as far as how much pressure you need to put on, you'd be surprised how little pressure you need to put on the string to make it sound good. If you're getting a lot of fatigue in your hands and your forearms, you may find that you're actually just pushing down on the strings too hard. A good thing to do to try and correct this is, try fretting a note. Let's just play the second fret on the fourth string, the D string. So hold that down and just play it. And then gradually try and release the amount of pressure that you're putting on the string until the note starts to deaden out a little bit. At that point, just push down a little bit further. And you'll probably find that you're not actually pushing down on the string as hard as you were before to get the note to sing out. Another thing to take into account, especially when playing chords, is the position of your thumb and your wrist. Now, when you play a chord, I'm just going to play a G chord here. You want to make sure that your thumb is in the back of the neck there. So, not sneaking over the top, definitely not too far down, because that's going to put too much strain on your wrist there. So just in the back of the neck. Also, you don't want your wrist and your shoulder to be too high up and tense. Just relax it down and maybe even push the wrist forward a little bit. But remember, relax and try and keep it as comfortable as possible. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you get some really good tips out of it to make your chords and your single notes sound really nice and clean and ring out. If you could just go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, you'll be notified of all of our new videos coming out. What is your #1 guitar progress killer? Click the link in the description box down below. It'll take you to our website where you can take a 30-second quiz which will find and fix the biggest roadblock that you have into becoming a better guitar player. Until then, see you in the next lesson.